Welcome, all my Libras, to Love Adventure number 3. And this, of course, is going to be for all my Libras, regardless of where it is at in your chart. So it can be your Venus, your Sun, your Moon, your Rising, wherever. And this is going to be the reading about what the Creator wants you to know about love over the next 3 months. If this reading doesn't resonate with you, at the end there'll be a Love Adventure number 1 and number 2, which are 2 other timeless love readings that I've done in the past. So those might also resonate with you. So you could either listen to those at the end if you want additional information, or like I said, if this one doesn't particularly resonate with you. But for this one, we're going to start off by pulling a card here from the Rumi Oracle and just see what the Creator wants you to know about these next 3 months in regards to love. And love, of course, doesn't have to be romantical. It can also be family, friends, work, peers, feather babies, fur babies, whatever it might be. So for Creator, what would you like our Libras to know about love over the next 3 months for them, please? Okay, so this top one is going to be it. And you have the Angel Razbar, card number 27. Beautiful card here. And we'll just put that right there for now. And then I am going to read from the book here, but I'm not going to read the entire thing because they do get quite extensive with a lot of beautiful information. But it is not story time with Bretta Zen, so I'm not going to read a book to you, okay? But I'm going to see what inspires, what the Creator points out. So starts off, it says, divine contribution is offered to those who wish to contribute to the world. The great beloved sees what's in your heart, what it is you wish to offer, and is saying, yes, big exclamation point. So you're being empowered to serve, to assist, to offer a genuine spiritual contribution to this planet, to become a sacred hand at work for the will of heaven. Such is the capacity bestowed upon the soul that is wise and filled with love and therefore desiring to serve. So then, do not doubt yourself, beloved. You've been blessed with this by the Master to find the precious jewel of your own soul and claim it. Cast aside your doubt then. And I don't think I'm going to add anything else to this one here. Actually, I will. It says this oracle brings special messages of reassurance that you are making progress and are indeed on the right path. Although it may not unfold exactly as you anticipate, it will indeed unfold. You're making a positive impact in the world more than you consciously realize, and you are asked, therefore, to continue. Do not give up. Do not turn back. Just continue. Take your steps, your journey, and know that the great Master is aware of you and is sending the holy ones, including the wise ancient mother, Angel Razbar, to bring you the blessings of the true silence now. Let it clear and soothe your mind and heart and help you remember the peace that dwells within you. All is well. Beautiful. Yeah, you are so full of love that you are ready and ripe. You have been expressing this unconditional love within you, this passion you have within you with the world, or you're getting ready to. And the 27, when you add 2 and 7 together, is 9. And that, if you think about the number 9 in the major arcana, that is the Hermit. And that is about turning within and not needing stuff from the outside world, that you're finding everything you need from within and expressing that. And I love it because they were basically saying you're on the right path, you're doing what you need to do. It may not unfold exactly as this picture in your human mind, but just connecting and having that reassurance that you are being divinely guided, that you are expressing this love in a beautiful way, and that have so much support, especially I like to talk about the angels. You have so much support from the other side in this journey. And we'll find out more here too, because we are going to pick cards for each of the 3 months that are being covered in this reading here. And we're going to start off for the first month with these Return of Spirit cards. Let's see what the Creator wants you to know about your first month. That'd be the 30 days or so after you started, of watching this reading. Like I said in the beginning, these are timeless. So whenever you're coming across this, this is for you. Okay, and I want this one right here. You've got immunity. So I love this protection. You are protected. You do have nothing to worry about. You just keep going where you're going, because like I said, you're kind of, I had 2 visions that pop into my head. One is like this, they had like a horse and carriage of the old knight days, right? The kingdom days. And there's these knights that are escorting the carriage along its way. And then when it jumped to the future to like nowadays, where there was this, it'd be like Air Force One being escorted with fire, with fighter jets around it. It's being escorted and it is protected. The immunity card comes here when you are feeling as though you're under attack and you may be experiencing disagreements or arguments. Perhaps you're feeling belittled, unworthy, or misunderstood. Whatever the case may be, there is a feeling of the need to protect yourself. And sometimes these feelings may not even involve an individual person, but are perceived from the world at large, which makes sense with everything going on in the world these days, the last couple of years, right? So it's important that you stay grounded at this time and not fall into old patterns of behaviors or reactions. There's an opportunity to deal with your feelings and your situation in a healthier way. You're not responsible for what others say, what others think or believe or feel. You do not have to own it or try to fix or change anything in an attempt to appease them. Every person on this planet is responsible for their own behavior. So this immunity card offers you a layer of protection from the negative energy surrounding your life or situation, whatever it might be, so that you can respond and take action in a positive manner. This also helps you to see the bigger picture and how to resolve the matter in a way that ensures the highest good for all involved. Just as your physical body builds an immune system, energetically you're building a healthy response system to negative experiences and people. You will not be affected in the same way should this type of situation occur again in the future. You will gain a healthy form of protection on the inside and no longer need to energetically wear a shell of protection on the outside. Those around you will feel the shift in your energy as you become more accepting and open to letting others into your personal world. Absolutely beautiful. Yep. So like we talked about, with all this love and protection and safety and guidance, you don't feel threatened, and so you don't have to have the huge walls of protection on the outside. You don't have to ostracize yourself because you'll feel so protected from the inside out. And we, of course, what we're going to do is we're going to pull some of these tea leaf cards and see what else the Creator wants you to know about this first month here. And I feel like we've got these 3. And we're going to start off with this bottom one, and you've got horseshoe. And that says good luck. So, like I said, you are just feeling, you are protected and guided and being escorted. You feel like, okay, what could go wrong? You're like, knock on wood, what could go wrong? You just feel this, like I said, like it says, that you just feel sorry, I had two things come into my head at the same time. You just feel like everything is unfolding so perfectly for you. And the horseshoe is what protects the bottom of the horses so that they can go in places they normally wouldn't be able to go, because they have that armor underneath their hooves, and so they're very grounded as they go. Like this talked about, it's important to stay grounded. It's like putting on your horseshoes that you can step in things and you won't be hurt where you would have been hurt before. Yeah, and here you go, you have the bridge, another beautiful card here. Successfully overcoming a problem. So like it talked about, you going to find and see answers where you didn't see answers before, and it's just going to go just very smoothly. Yeah, you got the love card. So yeah, there's astral house, there's like 12 different one of these, and you got love out of all those, out of this huge stack. I mean, there's like, I think 100 or something of these cards. So yeah, you definitely, love is your foundation. Love is what solves your problems. Love is what is your foundation, what grounds you. And it's not the conditional love of the outside world. This is the unconditional love from above, from the Creator, from the spirit realm. We're also going to pull a tarot card or two, or however many pop out here, to see what else the Creator wants you to know about your first month. So what else do you want our Libras to know about? Okay, they want that one right there. And you've got the Four of Swords. This is fantastic, because swords are your thoughts, your beliefs, your mentalities, your mindsets, your, I don't know if I said attitudes, expectations. This is all your mind stuff. Of course, you being an air sign, this is your air energy. But the Four of Swords is about peace of mind, and it's about being at ease. You have the Ace of Swords that you're holding here, which brings you the capital T truths of the higher realm, but it also gives you the ability to cut away the small t truths that no longer serve you. The Three of Swords, the card of the Three of Swords, normally you see like a heart with three swords stuck in it, is what I call the expectations card. So this is about you're letting the expectations go and you're at ease in your mind during this first month. So I think that is fabulous, because I know I have some air in my chart. I'm Aquarius sun, and so I know I can get totally into my head, and so when this peace of mind comes, it's like yes, yes, yes. All right, and then we're going to move on to the second month, and for that we're going to pull from the numerology guidance cards to see what the Creator wants you to know about the second month. So for our Libras, okay, there we go. Boom shakalaka. Yeah, and you got healing. So this is a beautiful card too. Really, I know 66 too kind of has to do with that you're on the right path, like this talked about too. You're headed in this beautiful direction where you feel like your life is healing. And, there's this great clarification that comes around with we're perfect. We're this perfect mountain already. We're a perfect being of unconditional love and light. But we have this human experience to walk around the mountain, to become this little kind of probe that walks around the mountain to understand more about who we are by experiencing what we're not and seeing things from all these different perspectives instead of just from the top down. Because when you see a topographical, map, you're like, okay, yeah, I see that this is a certain height and da-da-da. But when you're taking pictures from the ground and from going up and down and around the mountain, you see it in so much more detail and so much more clarity. And so I really feel like that's what's coming with this. Let me see what else it mentions here. Yeah, it's a time to focus on your healing abilities and being of service to others. Shut up. That's what this is talking about, right? Being of service to others and sharing that love within you in your own special, unique way. And by drawing this card, you're being encouraged to expand your understanding of the healing arts and many different ways to heal. Perhaps you feel drawn to Reiki, kinesiology, physical therapy, homeopathy, acupuncture, nursing, counseling, or life coaching. Whichever path you choose, it's time to set the wheels in motion. And this card can also indicate that you have this need or want to receive a body work or healing, such as that Reiki, kinesiology, acupuncture. It mentions cognitive behavioral therapy or herbal medicine to help shift any stagnant or toxic energy. Your energy field, your aura, absorbs and stores energy from other people, electrical equipment, every illness and trauma in your surroundings. I love that you have the immunity card with all this talk of that stuff. And of course, your own negative thoughts and emotions impact your energy. Therefore, it's important to clear your aura regularly to elevate your health and well-being and your overall quality of life. You're an energetic being with a natural ability to heal. So when you focus on being of service, the universe will guide you where you're needed most. Set the intention to heal or be healed, and you will be shown the next logical step to take. And the affirmation for this card is, as I heal myself and others, I raise the vibration of the world. So, yeah, lower vibration of the outside world, with this higher vibration of unconditional love, you can, by sharing that and even just being that, you change and help transform this vibration of this earthly plane. So I love that. And then we're all, of course, going to pull some more tea leaf cards here and just see what else the Creator wants you to know about this third month. And we've got Bat. And this is great. It says, take care, enemies are working against you. But for this one, I just really want to cover up the rest, and it just says, take care of you, take care of all of your health, your emotional, your spiritual, your physical, your mental. So take care of you. Like it said, when you take care of you, the greatest gift you can give the world is a healthy, full you, and you fill up and overflow. So I love that. Then you got Bowl. And that is plenty of material things, so you are taken care of. There's nothing to fear there. Knowing that, like I mentioned, you are being escorted, you're being guided, you will always have everything you need for that moment. You may not have everything in this moment for all future moments, but how boring would that be? I know, I hear you. I would like the opportunity to feel that boredom. So I understand. But we build faith and trust by knowing we have enough for this moment. And then you have the claw. And it says, be careful. Do not take risks. And so this is about, not overextending yourself, not like jumping into something without taking deep breaths and connecting and getting information. It's like, I kind of feel like it's almost like the Queen of Wands, where on the Queen of Wands, she's all about, the fire of the Wands suit is all about this passion, this drive, and she has such the ability to get stuff done, and she can move and really focus that energy. But she has the black cat on her card normally, whereas the other royalty, the page, the knight, and the king, have a salamander to help protect them from risk, because they feel like they are taking risks with that passion and making, taking movement on that new inspiration. Where the queen, because she, in addition to her fire energy, all the queens also have water energy, which helps them connect to the spiritual realms. That black cat is like a familiar. It's her guidance from the other side, where she doesn't feel like she's taking a risk at all. And so when I feel like this, especially, I kind of feel like this cat claw not taking a risk. It's that Queen of Wands energy that you won't feel like you're taking a risk, because when you connect with spirit, you get the confirmations you need from the messages, outside world, emotional messages, mental. You feel like you're not taking a risk. And so I kind of feel like that is what is coming in here too, as you kind of leap off into this journey of understanding your healing abilities and pursuing like a healing, perhaps, career. And you've got broken ring. And that is parting of the ways in either a romance or a business. Yeah. So with these changes that are happening for you, this healing, and you're on the path that you're going, you either, like, as you pursue a healing type of career, you might be leaving the business that you were in before because you're finding this opening come up into what you're wanting to achieve and what you're wanting to do. And it could be involved going back to school, which you're able to leave a full-time job, getting student loans and different things and grants to where you could, work part-time somewhere else and go to school full-time or something like that. So I really feel like you're leaving these places that you thought you would never leave before. And it can be relationship changes too. And it happens, you won't be devastated by it with this immunity that you're having here and this fulfillment and this wholeness that you're getting from the inside out. And it's just that sometimes when you change and other people don't, they don't want to stay in that alongside you any longer, because they don't want to do that path. Their path is more still rooted in their fear-based desires and their fear-based dreams instead of going this other route. And it's okay. This is okay, And then we're going to pull a card here from Tarot. Let's see what else the Creator wants you to know about this week. I'm sorry, month number 2, not week. Okay, they went to that one there. And that one there. Yeah, so here's the Three of Swords. So what I was talking about here, about these expectations being swept away. And, the fear of expectations is that we're going to be disappointed, we're let down, we're betrayed, we feel that heartache. But that is just the fear piercing our hearts and us going into fight or flight mode. So I love that we already talked about this. This is like this reiteration that, one, you're healing the wounds of your old expectations as you're connecting to these higher truths and understanding why people did leave, why people are not in your life any longer, why those things happened. And you're like, oh, okay, I'm okay with that, because I didn't want to be chained down and be stagnant and be kept where I was. And it's what needed to happen. Whether maybe you got terminated and now you have an opportunity to pursue something because you're not, in this toxic relationship, or with a job, or with another person, with them choosing to leave or a company choosing to terminate you or something along those lines, you realize it was happening for you instead of happening to you as well. Yeah. Because here you have more swords. Yeah, definitely you're in your Libra energy with all these thoughts and beliefs and mental adventure here. But this is great. This is movement, like we talked about. So this is movement, and because you're leaving old waters and going into new one, old thoughts and beliefs, and moving into new thoughts and beliefs. So this is so perfect for everything we just talked about. And then you move into month number 3, and for that, we're going to pull a card from these Art of Manifestation Oracle and just see what is in store for love in your 3rd month here. Oh, okay, I wanted that one right there. Choices and decisions. Card number 6. Card number 6. 6 is a movement number, and I love that beautiful butterfly, because you're just like, does the caterpillar want to choose to go into the cocoon? It's driven and it's like pulled into it. It's like it becomes like, I can't not, go into the cocoon. It's everything I have to do. And then while it's in the cocoon, it actually really dissolves. Its old ways fall away as it makes, all the little caterpillar juice to make the butterfly, right? And then the butterfly, the struggle of getting out of the cocoon is what gives it the strength to use its wings. Because if you cut up a cocoon to let it out, because it's like, oh, I don't want the little butterfly to struggle, it hasn't built up the muscle wings and it can't fly. So it just sits there stagnant. Probably gets eaten by a lizard or something, right? So it says here on the bottom, the choices that we make today are defining the shape of our tomorrow. And so it's hardly surprising that we sometimes worry about making the right decisions. Do not shroud your mind in the fog of uncertainty. Just as you have choices today, you also have choices tomorrow and the day after. Be assured you can always change course again. Yeah, so realizing that all the choices you make are not for forever. We can make a new choice every 90 seconds if we wanted to, right? All right, and then we are going to pull more tea leaf cards for this third month. Okay, and one of these, this one is going to be like the final one. We'll just put it up here for right now. So these 4 are for the third month, and you've got grasshopper. And that says situations in the balance that require careful handling. And I always age myself and talk about this old TV show that used to be Kung Fu with David Carradine. He's the guy that was in Kill Bill. For you youngsters, if you watched Kill Bill, he was, in a Buddhist monastery, and he had to walk carefully on the rice paper because he wasn't able to move onto his next level without passing and walking on the rice paper without tearing it. And so this is about just being aware, taking step by step, and again, this whole not taking risk, that you continue to connect higher to your higher self. See things from the butterfly's point of view, not the caterpillars that's down below, lost in the jungle. See it where you can flutter and connect to the higher realm, and look from the eye in the sky from the high points downward. Butterfly. Okay. A change for the better. So yeah, definitely that everything that's unfolding is for the betterment of your journey and your adventure. So it's just taking you to that next level. I love it. And then you got well. You are well. Family wishes come true. So, and this is interesting because we, looking at unfulfilled wishes and a wishing well, it is such a delineation. It's the difference between, it's like this, where you're moving from, where you're moving to. This, for me, is all about you realizing what it is you really wish. And, as this thing is unfolding, you're realizing that old family wishes, like the supposed to, the should, the need tos, the have tos that have been passed down from generation to generation, you are literally throwing those back into the well because you are choosing what you want for your life. So that's the energy I'm picking up on this one, which is so kind of opposite of what it's trying to say there. But that's the energy I'm picking up and what I was, told to communicate to here. And then let me just move these over a little bit. And then you have a month card here, which is January. And I really feel like this is the beginning. The energy of this is that this is a beginning for you. This is a new beginning. It's a new year. It's a whole new journey. It's like you have a whole new budget starting in January 1st. Yeah, old things I've left in the old year, and you're ready for this new year. All this butterfly is new beginning, a new place, a new level. So I love that is kind of the culmination there. We're also going to pull, of course, a tarot card for the third month as well. At least one. We'll see what pops out here. Okay, actually, they just want this one. and you've got the Four of Wands. Four of Wands can be, Wands is a fiery energy. It's our drive, our ambition, our aha inspiration, our passion. It could be our spiritual energy too. But the four is a very solid number. Think of a table with four strong legs on it. It's a very strong, table. So this is about that your energy and your passion has this wonderful stability. So, this is a great message for you that you have this stable drive, this stable unfolding that's happening for you. And then the final card for the 3 month is actually another month one, and you've got August. So August is a significant month for you. It can either be, I think Libra, is that? I'm kind of driving a blank on birthdays, but I think Libra isn't that around August maybe? No, I think that's maybe towards the end of August. Anyway, but August is going to be a significant month for you. It's an indicator for you. It's either, a birth date of yours, whether you're, if it's not for Libra Sun, it could be because you're looking at this for Libra Moon or something like that. But it also can be a significant event that happened in your life or will be happening in your life. So keep a really strong, beautiful, zeroing in on the month of August. Sorry, I was distracted by this full moon in here too, because the full moon is a culmination, where January would be like a new moon energy. The August, this full moon, is like the culmination. You planted seeds and you're getting to this wholeness, to this brightness that is happening there. And then your final message here is going to be from this chakra love, and I'm just going to see what the final message that the Creator has for you. For your love adventure, what's your final message? Okay, there we go. Yep. Security, the root chakra, and to feel more secure, deepen your connection with nature. I love this immunity and this protection. There was so much about protection and not taking risks and feeling risky here. And so the more you connect with nature, with Mother Nature, with Father Sky, with the spiritual realm, you just get away from all of those, all the noise of the chaos of those expectations of the outside world, like that Three of Swords, all those thoughts and those beliefs about the supposed to, the should, the need to, the have to, the blah, 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 that makes you feel restricted and small. This is about taking a deep breath, this peace of mind, getting out into nature, away from all that noise so that you can connect and hear so clearly from those beautiful support team, all of your guides and your guardians, everyone that's helping direct you in this beautiful path. So I love this for you. Right, I'm going to leave the reading there, Libra. I wanted to let you know that in addition to these readings, like I mentioned, I'll post the Love Adventure number 1 and number 2 in the corners here, and the U times 2 down here. Also, I put out readings each month for each of the zodiac signs, each week, like an energy update for each of the elements, like fire signs, water signs, new moon, full moon readings, and a variety of others. So if you don't want to miss out on any of those and be notified immediately when those become available, if you give this video a little thumbs up and click the like button, then also click on the subscribe button. That'll bring up this notification bell, and that'll allow you to go to your settings to set where whenever new videos come out, you'll be notified immediately. Also, doing those things helps share the love, because if you like a video, you share it, or you subscribe to a channel, it just makes the YouTube algorithm so giddy happy that it wants to share these videos with other people too. So if you feel so inclined to do any of that, of course, I'm so greatly appreciative of that, but never any pressure or expectation that you have to do that. And Libra, as you go throughout each and every second of every day of your life, please know that you are unconditionally loved by the Creator of all things. And of course, I love you too. Have an amazing love adventure. I'm sure I'll be talking to you very soon. And until then, you take care.